Hey, what's good guys? Mr. Wise here, and in today's video I just want to answer these two questions. That is, does gear really matter? Number two is it game over for HD due to the rapid increase in 4K? How good is the 4K compared to the HD? So for us to answer these questions, we have to actually go on set with two cameras that shoot in HD only and another one that shoots in 4K, and take some footage and compare those footage and see if HD is really a complete trash in 2021 or it is still having some edge. So without wasting so much of your time, let's go on set and shoot some clips, then we shall come back to the studio and compare the footage, and I'll give you my final thoughts. So today I just want to test the GH2 against his big brother, I can say maybe his grandfather, the GH5. So yeah, I have my beautiful model here who is going to be helping us to to take some clips. What I have done on this test is I have put the exact same lens, both of them, they are 12 to 60 millimeter lenses, and I've also put same screens where I can monitor everything. So I'm gonna shoot with exact same settings. I just reset all the settings so that I can just shoot out of the box and compare them if they can really stand against each other. I'm shooting in the same picture profile, the standard mode. Does the 4K really has this bigger advantage? So let's get to it. Alright, so I'm gonna change now to HD on the GH5 so that I can compare the HD on the GH5 against the HD on the GH2. So yeah, let me just do that. Alright, that's it. We have shot some clips. It was really wonderful. And yeah, so now we have to go to the studio and see which one should you really change, or is the picture, I really can't wait to see. I should take a wild guess now that it doesn't really matter, but then let's check the footage, especially on professional work. If you want to shoot fashion shoot, if you want to shoot music videos, if you want to shoot wedding videos, can you pick the GH2 against the GH5, or 4K really matters, or are there things that 4K does that HD doesn't do? And my focus here is not really the controls, the features. My really main focus here is the image quality, because that's what people will see depending, no matter what camera you use. So let's go to the studio and see what's up. What's good guys, I'm back inside the studio, and after filming and editing those video clips from both cameras, the GH2 which only films in HD and the GH5 which can shoot in HD 4K all the way up to 6K, I'm now going to answer the question, does gear really matter? In order for me to answer this question, I want you to look at this footage that I have shot on both two cameras, and I want you to let me know which one was the Lumix GH2 and which one was the Lumix GH5. So I have labeled the clips A or B, so you have to let me know if you think A is GH2 or if you think B is GH5. Let me know in the comments. Here is the video clip. If you are watching this video on your smartphone, you will see that it is very difficult actually to differentiate which one is the GH2 and which one is the GH5. Now, to answer the question, does gear really matter? My answer is yes, the gear really matters. What doesn't matter is the kind of gear that you have. So the kind of gear that you have now may suit the kind of work that you are doing. And the kind of gear that I have might just suit the kind of work that I do. And the kind of gear that someone else has might just suit the kind of work that they do. For example, if I want to shoot a feature film that has got this Hollywood look, this cinematic look, I wouldn't choose a camera like a GH2 to go and shoot such kind of a movie. And that doesn't mean that the GH2 is a bad camera. The GH2 might have its own strength when it comes to other videography style. For example, if I'm vlogging on the GH2, the camera is so small I can carry it around. So if you shot your video on a very bigger camera in higher resolution and someone watches that video in a smartphone that is on an HD screen, it is very difficult to tell the difference. And talking about the HD, let us now go to the other question, which is it game over for HD video due to the rapid increase in the 4K video demand? So for me to answer that question again, I'm going to show you the two clips that I have shot on the 4K and the other one on the HD and see if you can tell the difference. The other footage, I shot it on the Lumix GH2. The other footage, I shot it on the Lumix GH5, and I have labeled cameras A and B. So I'm going to let the clip now play and tell me which one is camera A and which one is camera B. Talking about HD versus 4K, I still go with HD because even though 4K is becoming popular, it is not so many people who have got 4K phones, 4K TVs, 4K displays. Even though there is a rapid increase in 4K, a lot of people are still using their HD smartphone where they watch their videos mostly. And even on TVs, though there is a popular increase in 4K TVs, the majority of people up to date, they still have HD TV in their homes. Even most popular broadcasters, they're still broadcasting their footage in HD, not even in full HD like 1920 by 1080. The half HD one, 1280 by 720. So HD, it is still fine because mostly the contents that we create these days, people watch them on their phones. And if they want to take it to maybe a TV station, like I said, the TV station will still broadcast in HD. There isn't any broadcaster now which is broadcasting in 4K. If there is, there are very few broadcasters. So HD is still fine. The resolution doesn't really matter that much because I haven't heard people say, wow, did you see the sharpness of that video? Did you see how the details of the video was looking because the video was shot in 4K? People look at the video in general, how the lighting has been made, the art of bringing that video together. And I think that's what matters because even some big Hollywood movies, most of them are not even shot in 4K. They are shot in 2K, others even in 1K. So it's not really that you have to shoot in 4K for your videos to look good. What you need to concentrate on your videos is how to use lighting, how to use your camera, how to get good angles and stuff like that. So stop focusing on the camera itself, focus on the creativity. So it is better you just go with the small camera that you already have, just find a good way or just find a way of how you can get the best out of that camera because it is more versatile, you know, it's easier to use. And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do that now. And if you want to stand a chance to win in our massive giveaway, please share this video on your timeline, share this video on your Facebook or any social media. You will stand a chance to win 1 or 2 filming gear. Otherwise, until next time, thank you so much guys. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.